Okay, so making a video on this bowl. Obviously, I have already started it and gotten pretty close to actually finishing it. So this is a piece of maple. It's got some nice spalting, came from my yard, dried it, turned it. Then I actually poured the epoxy probably 3 months ago. It's been just kind of sitting, waiting to finish up. So where we're at is, it is, I think it's about 12 by 7. Like I said, the epoxy I poured a couple months ago, I actually did and tried to get a flame effect. I did copper and red and orange and yellow, and I just did not get the separation I wanted to. So basically, it's copper. It's not what I wanted, but still looks very nice. Didn't get as much on the inside as I thought I'd get, but again, the wood is pretty dope. So shape came out pretty good. What I wanted, looking for, small foot, small top, and I got the waist block on there like I've been doing. So what you're seeing now is I've got, this was just super dry, old, dead tree. It had a ton of tear out when I turned it. And what I've been doing is epoxy finishes. So I went over the major tear out and spots that were bad with just the UV resin. So put the UV resin in there, put the light on it, dries it, fills the major stuff. And I'm going to come back and still do a resin finish. I've been sanding it down, usually doing 2, and then coming back with like a lacquer or trying to get better at just finishing with an epoxy finish, but I haven't had a ton of luck yet. So maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe try to go with the epoxy finish this time, and if not, we'll just fall back on the lacquer spray, which has been going really well. Anyways, I'll get this on the lathe, sand it, and get finishing. All right, so I'm brushing on this epoxy. I let it actually sit for a while before I put it on. I was doing the bottom of that bowl there, finishing it up, and I had extra epoxy, so I figured I would use the leftover and not waste epoxy, because as you know, it is expensive. So normally it goes on a lot easier than this. It is going on thick because it's already setting up a bit. So anyways, we'll get this finished out, brushed in, and 24 hours, and come back and sand, keep going from there. This is going to be 600 grit over the second coat of epoxy. All right, final coat is dried. Came out great. I did pour it in a dirty garage, or brush it out in a dirty garage, so I got tiny little here and there, super minor imperfections, but they're little dust, dirt. So I'm going to come over this. I think I'm just going to try doing Yorkshire grit to start, and see if I can just get any tiny imperfections out. If not, I'll do a little bit of steel wool and then Yorkshire it and polish it all out. So came out really good, and just finish it up and we'll see the final result. So we ended up just doing the Yorkshire grit, abrasive paste on the outside. It got it to where I'm happy with it. It's great. Separation wasn't what I wanted, like I talked about, but still real cool. The maple is ridiculous. So pretty. All the way around. Just so much character in this thing. There's so much going on in that wood. Inside's pretty. So like I said, this is my first epoxy finish. True epoxy, nothing else, just epoxy finish. It came out great. I'm happy with it. Some things I could probably improve on. If you have anything to tell me that you've had success with, let me know, and I would appreciate it. I'm still learning quite a bit. So anywho, there it is. Hope you enjoyed. Later.